Hello, this is a commentary by me, Robert O'Sullivan. I've lived in Brookings since 2015, and before that I was a high school civics and history teacher, as well as an English teacher, as well as a Lutheran minister. Throughout the land, people understand that elected officials who are successfully recalled will be replaced through a special election. That's something we all should have learned in high school civics. However, 3 scofflaw Brookings, Oregon politicians have figured out how, after losing recalls by landslide 70%-ish votes, to sneakily cancel an election of their successors while creating a way to choose who should take their places. Who's ever heard of such a thing? Voters overwhelmingly rejecting officials, but having no opportunity to vote on their successors. The council could soon consist entirely of appointed members approved by 3 overwhelmingly rejected by the electorate. Is this democracy? This adds to the national media shame that has come to Brookings for the council's harassment of St. Timothy's Episcopal Church, ignoring constitutionally protected religious liberty, and the rehiring, after 7 months of paid administrative leave, of a city manager with a demonstrable history of thievery. This prompted the recall. Recalled Mayor Hedenskov and Councilors Schreiber and Morosky conspired to exploit loopholes in Oregon law and the city charter by having 2 of them resign and 1 of them replaced with scant public notice before the landslide recall removals became official. The notice consisted of an added item placed on the internet agenda less than a day before council meeting chaired by not yet resigned recall loser Schreiber took place. 2 non-elected council members affirmed the appointment of a new member and effectively canceled, or should I say stole, the expected election while proclaiming that they were demonstrating transparency. One must admit some awe at the scofflaw trio's audacity and deception in pulling off a fast one, while being repulsed by their demonstrated contempt for voters recalling and choosing their leaders. Most difficult is knowing what to do. We can work to get unreasonable delays in the post-recall events changed, as well as expressing our rage in the many ways to make sure that the council be reminded of its illegitimacy. Organize, hold rallies, get the truth out, support St. Tim's, testify frequently before the council, and remember, scofflaws cannot cancel the next election. I have used the term scofflaw often in this commentary. The venerable Oxford English Dictionary defines the term as one who treats the law with contempt, especially a person who avoids various kinds of non-easily enforceable laws. It can apply to anyone who generally rejects accepted social norms, such as opposing thievery and deception, or believing constitutional and statutory laws don't apply to them. The scofflaw trio clearly does not respect the will of voters to choose their leaders. Let us express in many ways our disgust at rejected leaders who continue to flout obeying the will of the people. Before the last council meeting, I tried to impress on them that the harassment of St. Tim's was beyond their bailiwick, a term which originated in England about the territorial limits of town bailiffs or sheriffs. It has come to mean areas of right, authority, expertise, competence, etc. Trying to bully a Christian congregation to have soup kitchens no more than 2 or 3 times a week and to drop certain social services to the poor is certainly beyond the council's bailiwick, but it is taking prolonged and costly federal litigation to prove it to them. It should go without saying that scoffing at the clear will of voters to elect and recall officials is out of their bailiwick. Disgusting and insulting, cleverly used loopholes notwithstanding. Whatever happened to government, of the people, for the people, and by the people, if scofflaws can use barely transparent dirty tricks to stop votes from counting or even happening.